Welcome to our school board meeting this evening. We usually we're going to move on to business. Great, move on to business. So this time we would offer any public comments on the agenda. So please come forward, state your name, and discuss whatever you wish on the public comments.
You guys want to tell us how great a daddy is or anything?
All right, happening, no public comments this time. Move on to action items.
Thank you, Mr. Works. We're pleased tonight to be here to recommend to the school board the next football coach for Franklin Community High School. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Regas, who led the search. And then if Ms. Wolbridge, the principal, wants to say a few words, she's more welcome, and then we'll hopefully hear from the coach after your vote.
Thank you, and thank you everyone for being here tonight. Thank you for the school board for being here as well for this special meeting. When we talked to the team earlier today, I mentioned three things that were the reasons that we hired Coach Call for this position. One was he's a man of character, and as I called around to references that he knew of and references that he didn't know of, and people that I know and other people know. That came up over and over and over again. Actually, one of the things that came up was all the way back, Coach, to 1979, when you wrote a thank you letter to somebody that remembered that, and they told me about that in 1979. So it's pretty neat, all the things that I got to learn about Coach as we did that. But he's a man of character. Second thing is he's a proven leader and a proven winner. For those of you who don't know, he's been a football coach for 26 years at Tri-West. 11 of those as the head coach, coached in 4 state championships. But not only as a coach has he been truly effective and a leader and successful, but as a player as well. At Franklin College, he was team MVP and Middle Attitude Award winner there at Franklin College in his senior year. So he's also been an effective leader and successful as a player. And then the third thing is that he teaches life lessons. And he's talked about that all day today as I've heard him talk to different people in our school that really, and he'll talk about this tonight, his mission is to teach young men how to be better than they are today for 5 years, 10 years, and 15 years down the road. How to be better fathers, how to be better husbands, employers, employees. And that's what our mission is as a department. And so he lives that out in everything that he does. And you'll hear a little bit about that. But those are the main reasons that we hired Coach Call, or that we're recommending that you hire him. And I couldn't be more enthusiastic in my recommendation for him to be hired as our next coach.
Wolbridge, anything?
No, I just echo what Mr. Regas said. We're extremely happy to have Coach Call join our FCHS family, and we look forward to great things from him and his staff.
At this time, we would like to recommend Coach Call to the board.
There's a motion. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor, signify by the sign of aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Welcome aboard, Coach.
Thank you.
Welcome to your family.
Absolutely.
We'll crew with you, so you feel welcome.
Coach, say a few words.
Thank you, and welcoming to the family was a big part of this because we're leaving our lifelong homes, but it just felt so good in this community, and we've had familiarity with this community. Obviously, I'm here for the job, but them being here is because of the community of Franklin, Indiana. So thanks for having us. We appreciate it. I have my wife Dina with us. Cody, my oldest son, is 22 and will be working with us on our staff. Casey is about to finish up high school and will be going to college next year. And Clayton, who got to spend the day here and had a really good day, will be a sophomore now and will be a junior next year. So we're going.
Why don't you share your mission and your vision, Coach?
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind.
something, I guess, I know successful corporations, whether it be business or educational, I know groups, you start talking about mission and vision and how important that is to have a clear path to guide what we're trying to do. And I guess over the last probably 4 to 5 years, it just becomes what I wanted our football program to be. Became more clear to me as time went on. And the mission, I think, really come to us is, we can't guarantee kids wins, we can't guarantee kids playing time, we can't guarantee those kinds of things. So we have to find something that we can guarantee these young men, and in some cases, young ladies that are involved in our program. And we have to be able to provide them with something of benefit. And I think the most important part is that we give them life skills that's going to help them be more successful, like Mr. Riga said, 5, 10, 15 years down the road, that when they get on the job or they start a family, that we in some way benefited them so that they're better in those roles. And as a coach and as an educator, I've tasted many defeats and I've tasted the highs of championships, but there's nothing more gratifying to me than a young man or a young lady that comes back and tells me that 5, 10, 15 years down the road. And when that happens, then I know I've done my job. And that's why I'm always at peace with what we're doing, because I know that's what I'm truly trying to accomplish in my role as a coach. The vision part of it really applies to on the field. And I only know one way to do football or any sport for that matter. It is a competition, and what we want to do on the field is we want to be the most consistently dominant football team in the class of 5A in the state of Indiana. We're a distance from that right now, obviously, but that's the target we're putting out there. And then the key part of the process, getting the staff and the people involved, helping the young men along that path towards that target. And just in reference, back to Tri-West, that's been our goal and vision there for quite some time, and we've been very successful, but we've never been the most dominant team in 3A. But I think the important thing was that's what we were aiming for, and in the process we got pretty good. We were pretty successful, and that's really what we're going to try to do here. We want to build a championship program that dominates on the field, and in that drive and process, it will help these young men be better after. So, thank you again, Dr. Clendenin, Mr. Woldridge, Reese, Coach McClure, if he's still, he may have slipped out, but it's been an honor, and we're excited, and we can't wait to get down.
Speaking of getting down here, Coach Call will be here starting second semester. He'll be teaching physical education here at the high school. And I also want to thank Coach Martin here, who's in the back. Kyle has agreed to kind of go back to Union. Union's had an influx of third graders. So I don't know, Mr. Bob, where they came from, but they've had a large number of third graders. So he's going to actually go back and do a third, fourth grade class. And that's going to allow Coach Cole to come in and teach physical education here at the high school as well, make a couple other changes. But we're excited about that. Coach Cole had 14 members on his staff at Tri-West. Last year, unfortunately, we had 6 on our staff. And I know that one of the things that he is committed to is getting staff members here to help. And so we're going to try to help him with that as well. When we have openings, we'll be looking to him to tap some people on the shoulder to come in here, as well as some play coaches that he'll be bringing with him. So we're excited to give him the resources possible to create that program that has integrity and character and wins. As we all know, it's been a long journey for us. For you on the board as well. I think it's been 20-some years since a winning record, not to scare him up and not retire it's too late. But, yeah, we did lock him from the inside, so fire marshal said it's okay. But, we're looking forward to wins in many areas, not just on the field, but getting some of the kids that have not played football in a while to come back to say, I want to play. We have a lot of kids that, for a lot of reasons, opted not to. I think Coach Hall will be a great recruiter. If you look at his Tri-West teams, he had kids that were out that that he did a lot for to keep them involved and keep them engaged. And I had grace for some of the kids that couldn't. We heard different stories along the way, and we know we can see them. So this is just a shout out to all the kids here at the high school and middle school. If you've not played in a while, you think, I want to come back and give it a try, this is a good time to come back in. Get to know the coach, get to know his family, and we'll look forward to great things. So with that, that's really wanted to say welcome to everyone from the McCall household, to our house family. I'm looking forward to having you be a part of that.
Thank you. Any other comments?
I'm going to comment, Terry Lancer. I just want to say welcome to the community. We're glad to have you here. We're looking really forward to you joining and leading the football program here. And I think that I can speak for everybody in this community. You can have our full support from everybody in this community. Any help that we can give you or support the football program. Appreciate your family being willing to relocate here to Franklin. And we just want to say welcome. I want to thank the administration for looking hard to find us a new head football coach that can really provide leadership to our kids and leadership to our entire football program here in Franklin. We're looking for great things, and thank you, school board, for actually coming here for a special meeting so we can get our new head football coach on board. So welcome to Franklin. We're really happy to have you here.
Thank you. Any other comments?
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Reception for the coach will be in the cafeteria.